Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. We have a matchup tonight in the Heroic Division between Big Push Power and Team Happy Cloud. And our first band's going to come out for the Hogger. This is going to be Infernal Shrines. Our band maps for the night, I'll give you guys a look real quick. Our band maps are Volskaya, um, in Dragonshire. Um, I forget the freaking name of that map already. And I think our other one was Alterac Pass. And first map pick tonight is obviously Infernal Shrines. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to join in for the selections, so I've not got to speak with the teams yet. But if either team is tuned in, we will be doing a post-game interview, so keep that in mind if anybody wants to join in on that. So we get the Uther band and a Mephisto band coming in here. Just a little background information on these two teams. This is the Heroic Division. Big Push Power is currently in 9th place in the division at 4-7. They will be the home team tonight. Team Happy Cloud is currently at 5-5 at 8th place. So these two teams are neck and neck here. And Team Happy Cloud electing, they won the coin toss, so they elected to take first pick, and they're going to use that first pick to grab Joanna. So the meta tank currently is in play, and she is taken. We saw the Mephisto and the Blaze bands. Three bands that you normally expect to see: Hogger, Blaze, and Mephisto and Infernal Shrines. Those are pretty solid overall picks because of the objective on this map. You don't see the Uther first band very often, so maybe that's a scouting decision there. Brett Michaels has killer abs. Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna need some photo evidence of these killer abs at some point. Welcome to the stream, MF CEO. Hope you enjoy the content. And so we saw a Rhaegar and a Leo lock, and now we come back with the Tychus Dahaka. So we got our first global coming in here with Dahaka with the killer abbed Brett Michaels. Leo and Rhaegar. Rhaegar is a pretty solid healer right now, so I'm sure they're happy that they're able to grab that. Taking the Stukov off the board, I know they're really solid healer, especially on this map. He can control those choke points near the shrine objectives very well. And we of course saw the Tychus come in, played by Saber, and Tychus really good. You see the drill a lot on this map, but also Odin's a very good talent for clearing the objective and poke from a safe distance. And we're going to see the Anubarak lock, or ban, I'm sorry. Trying to keep that Beetle Boy from coming in and cocooning anybody. And we get a Junkrat. Junkrat is super OP right now, especially on this map. Between his traps and his boops, he can really control those choke points that access the objective, and of course does a lot of damage and has a lot of really good wave clear. May, another very solid hero for shrines. Her blizzards can wreak havoc. Those choke points can be controlled with Ice Wall and or the big snowball if she elects to take that. So let's see who Happy Cloud takes their last two picks on. Tracer and Anduin. Awesome. I love Tracer. This is going to be fun. Anduin with the big saves and heals. And we see a Cassia come out. If I had to give an advantage to a team on the draft,
hey, great, my favorite. Hey, do you want to hold on to this Explodium for just a second?
Appreciate that, MFC. Hope you enjoy that interaction there. That Gaslow sound effect is awesome. I'll really enjoy it. Make sure you hold that Explodium for me. I think I've got to give the team fight advantage over to the side of Team Happy Cloud, but the objective clear advantage over to the side of Big Push Power. In the long run, if we get to level 20, I think Team Happy Cloud is going to win. Just because of their draft. Joanna really dominates at level 20 um, in the current meta, so we'll see though. Alrighty, let's take a look at our teams here. We have C2D2 on Leo, Final Stand on the Rhaegar, Sovereign on the Cassia, H2O is playing May, Fragastellar is playing the Junkrat, fitting name. R275 is going to play Anduin. Fade is playing, I'm not sure who the hell that is. Maybe, I can't really tell actually by that skin. I don't know that skin. I think that's Joanna. Saber is playing Tychus. Galaxy is playing Tracer. And Brett Michaels is on the Dahaka. Oh, my sensitivity is a little weird here. And Sovereign gets rooted. Tracer pokes a little bit, but she's going to be able to retreat safely here. And we're gonna see Leo go ahead and clean that lane up quickly. Galaxy just kind of poking from a safe distance. She's gonna have to be careful here though, and she does. Oh, and Anduin is overextended. R275 Delta is dead. There's no way he's getting out of that. Galaxy comes in to try to help, but unfortunately he's not gonna be able to do anything with that big May slide in and boop. And we're gonna see Leo go ahead and shift up to the top lane and be up against Brett Michaels there. Joanna just hanging out middle lane, and we see Saber and Galaxy taking this bottom lane. At some point you're going to see both teams rotate, yeah, and we do see big push power. Galaxy Quest is going to go in and do a little scoping, but he better be very careful here because May is right there. And Anduin is trying to clear this camp by himself. His team is now rotating to him. We may see this bottom lane cleared up and then them move for this bottom objective, and Joe had the same thought because she's moving down there to scope that out a little bit. So Team Happy Cloud's going to take this objective. Joe is just kind of poking, keeping vision down here, but her team is not going to be down here in time to, oh, maybe they will. Dahaka is going to Z in here. He's got that global, of course, and his big tongue is going to miss. The ice protection for May is going to keep her. That's a big draft for Big PP. I agree, Big PP. I see what you did there. Big push power. You're right, that is a big draft. Thanks for the comment, R is above, and thanks for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoy. And we see Tracer with some really aggressive positioning over here. You don't see that a lot by the Tracer, but recognizing her comfort with this hero, or his comfort with this hero, and escapes. Just keeping that vision down here. And we're going to see both teams go ahead and start working on their bruiser camp. Leo's working on his by himself. We see the Tychus and the Anduin working on the other camp. And a very slight XP lead, if any, really, for the side of Team Happy Cloud. And we're going to have our first shrine up here in about 20 seconds. So good. You may want to have seen those bruiser camps taken another 10 seconds later, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, and we got a big fight down here. Cassia's in trouble. She's blinded, and she is going to die just 7 seconds before the objective, and that's going to give a slight lead over to the side of Team Happy Cloud on this objective. Now, we do see Leo clearing up top by himself, so he's going to get some pressure on this top, and Dahaka's going to have to go up and deal with that. Maybe that'll save Cassie a little bit of time, but they're going to have to wait until Cassie is up before they can go in for this objective, if they elect to do so. Leo's coming in, going to start working on clearing some monkeys here. Or whatever these little demon things are called. I don't think they're monkeys on this one, I think they're demons. And a big dive and a boop. Ooh, the boop may have saved Tychus, all in honesty. I think Junkrat was trying to boop it back, and a big tongue comes out, and a follow-up by Tracer, but the heals are going to burst out and save Sovereign. We see Joe and Dahaka diving in deep, trying to keep that that lead on the objective, which they have now lost. And Tychus comes in to start burning the Leo. Big tongue comes in. Leo is dead here. Yes, 100%. And we're going to have a really close race here, and I think a couple more deaths are going to happen. We see our level 7s coming in. We'll take a look at those in just a second. Tychus is just trying to focus the objective here. We got a very close race, and let's see who secures it. We're going to see the Frozen Punisher go over to Team Happy Cloud, and we will also see Cassia die, and I think maybe one more death is going to happen here. Saber is dead, yes. Brett Michaels is in trouble. Joe's trying to kind of zone for her. Tracer is going to make it out. But this Punisher, this Frozen Punisher is still doing work. Let's take a look at our talents so far. Little Q stacking here by the Cassia. Wave clear build, trap build with a Q at the beginning. Enhanced agility, typical grenade build. So, there's our talents. And Big PP, as ours above is referred to them, has gone ahead and cleared up. They lost this defensive wall, of course, but not bad for losing that first objective. The first objective does not push very hard. We do see Team Happy Cloud go ahead and take this this bottom camp, and I would assume they would push here, but it doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like they're going to instead invade the siege camp, and we're about to see a fight because Big PP is rotating down, and they now know that they are there, and they are going to dive in with the May. May is, whoa, yep, May is going to just take it right out from under Joe, and Team Happy Cloud's going to have to back out here. Junkrat going to go ahead and clear up this bottom lane. Team Happy Cloud's going to rotate over to their siege camp. Let's see if Big PP is going to consider an invade here. I don't think so. Maybe, no, they're just going to look. But I don't think they're going to go in hard. But Rhaegar gets stunned, and I don't think they're going to be able to chase him down because the totem is dropped. Yeah. We do see Leo still going here top, and they have taken over in the XP lead. So we're going to see level 10s here very shortly. Unfortunately, they're not going to have that level 10 lead for long. Dahaka's up here, and he's, of course, going to stay safe. Big blind in on the Joe. Level 10s are out. Let's take a look at those level 10s while we chase. Ball Lightning. Tracer needs a recall. I think she's going to be okay here. Oh, and a big Entomb comes out, but it's a miss. Ball Lightning, Ice Wall, Entomb, Rip Tire, and Ancestral Healing. Level 10s have come over to the side of Happy, and the Ancestral has to be popped to save May here. We see Light Bomb. We see Odin, we see Blessed Shield, we see Isolation, and I don't know which bomb Tracer is going to take here. We'll take a look at our stats real quick when we have a second. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Rhaegar. Oh, and the Blessed Shield comes out. A big Light Bomb's coming in on the Tracer Light Bomb. I love it. She dives in, and she's going to be able to take out the Rhaegar. Ice Wall comes out defensively. But, and a follow-up Riptire. What timing on that combination there. They're going to knock down this Anduin without a doubt. But Tychus better be careful. I know he's in slow mode with that Odin, but let's see if he's able to get out of there. Joe's going to zone for him a little bit, and yes, he will be able to get out of there. I play Fortnite with my friend Justin. I like Big PP name. What's up, J-Thug? Oh, man, and Junkrat's going to get picked off by the Tracer. Wow. And we see a very low health team here who's going to have to go back. So 3 kills to 5, with the 5 favoring Team Happy Cloud right now. We've got our next shrine coming up here. Man, you ready to go catch some fish Saturday? Freaking J-Thug? I am. I'm ready to go rip some freaking lips. God! So both teams are going to start taking their bruiser camps here. Just in time for this shrine, and the Hawk is going to go bottom. Of course, he's got that global Z to come in at the top lane. And we're going to see Tracer and Cassia kind of try to, and a late camp take, very wise. The second camp generally gets better value, especially if you can force this camp to come in and take tower shots. And we're going to see Leo go ahead and start working on this objective. We still see the Haka bottom. I don't know, and so is Junkrat. So, oh, a light bomb comes in. Oh, and a huge light bomb on the Cassia, but defensive Entomb, and Ice Wall comes out to save her. Junkrat is now here, as is Dahaka. Big Tongue comes out on the May. Big stun, but she's getting melted by this Tychus here. And the bomb comes out, but it's not going to be able to kill her. She's going to make her way out of there. And we still got a lot of ults up on the side of both teams. And the Odin gets popped. We see Joe diving in deep. I think, yeah, the Ancestral has to be popped to save May here. And Odin is just doing work. Ball Lightning comes out. Tracer is able to escape that Ball Lightning, of course, with her recall. And the Arcane Punisher comes out on the side of Big PP. My PP was in the Guinness Book of World Records. Quit lying, MFCEO. Until the librarian asked me to remove it. That's a good one. I haven't heard that before. Jay Thugga said, yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna catch some bass this Saturday. Icewall comes in, but ooh, Galaxy is running and running and running. Tychus, ooh, just eats the Riptire to the face. Oh man, and we did not see this top port fall. They did a good job on pulling that Punisher away. I think maybe that that ice wall may have alleviated some damage and pressure there. But level 13s are in for both teams here. Oh, and we've got a fight developing. A big light bomb. Tracer comes in, is able to sticky the Rhaegar. He's silenced. I think Rhaegar's gonna die. Yes, he does. Not light bomb. Freaking the other ball, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, and Tychus is gonna be able to pick off Cassia. Yes, she is. But Tychus is overextended now, and he is in danger. Leo thought about chasing him, but instead decides to back out, which was the right decision. And 2 kills over to the side of Team Happy Cloud. Let's take a look at those level 13s. War Traveler, Flurry, Unyielding. Gotta trap them all. Tychus is going to die here if he stays. Yeah, okay, good. Wellspring, Enchant Boots, Jumper, Spray and Pray, Blessed Hammer. What was that? Ferocious Stalker. Okay, I thought so. We'll get a look at our stats here real quick. Saber's just kind of holding on bottom lane. Leo's getting some good pressure up here. Doc is going to have to rotate. But we really didn't see Team Happy Cloud do anything with that 2-kill advantage there. You would have liked to see them take a little more initiative on that penalty period that they would have. And here they go. They're going to start pressuring bottom lane, but now it's a 5-man. Let's see if the 5-man rotates. The Hawk is still top, having to clean up that push. Oh, and a big ice wall. They're going to come in for a combination here. Oh, and a premature explosion on the Riptire, but a big entomb on the Odin. He's going to be able to back out, though, because the team is being zoned by Joe. Oh, and a bad timing on the Tracer light bomb there. Maybe trying to save Tracer instead of using that in an aggressive posture. And we're going to see level 16s are in for Team Happy Cloud, and Big PP decides to go in and aggro them anyways. Okay. That's not going to work out for you guys like you thought it was. And Leo's getting melted, and they get pushed off. Tracer's in yeah, okay. Big tongue comes out by Brett Michaels. Leo is dead here, yeah. Tychus is just going to be able to melt him, and they took that fight down a talent level, which you really don't see that often. But hey, maybe they thought that they had the initiative there, and even without that talent level could take that fight and win. Unfortunately, they did not. Glyph, armor piercing rounds, bullet spray, holy, elongated tongue. The boy got that long tongue. Static electricity, black ice, crushing hope, spread valley. Okay. Earth grasp. And the Hawk is top. Of course, he's got his global to come in. He's going to try to get some pressure. But right now, most of the lane pressure seems to be in the favor of Team Happy Cloud. We see these two camps middle. An ice wall comes in, it misses everyone. Maybe more of a zoning technique. And these two teams are just brawling. This is why I love Infernal Shrines. It just causes such mayhem. It's a great map. Odin's pop, big elongated tongue comes out, but it misses. The Hawk is up in the front. He's going to get rooted here, but wow, Tracer's booped way back, and of course she's going to be able to QQ out of there. Leo is dropping low, and Tychus is just full health, just wailing on this team from down low. Nobody's really paying him any attention, and they're able to zone them out, and they are going to secure this Mortar Punisher. Hey, we got 10 viewers in the chat. Appreciate you joining in tonight. Hope you're enjoying the stream and the matchup. If you could, drop me a follow. I really appreciate the support. We're trying to reach 100 followers in the next 3 days. I think we can do it. Your help would be appreciated. If you've got Amazon Prime and you're holding on to those Jeff Bezos bucks, drop it for me. Drop it for another streamer. It doesn't matter. Just don't let Bezos get a little richer this month by not using that free Amazon Prime subscription that you have for Twitch Prime. Look at Leo up here getting that good pressure, and while we see this Mortar Punisher pushing in on this keep. I don't think they're going to be able to secure this keep, but they're going to get some good damage here. Yeah, this Mortar Punisher is being pulled off. Great job by May there. Oh, and a counter kill comes out on Tychus. Just a little overextended, and they're going to chase this down. Yeah. Yeah, Tracer should have died. Oh, and a huge Entomb comes out on Andu, but Andu pops the self-light bomb. Unfortunately, he gets ice walled. The Ancestral has to come out for Leo. Leo's wailing on Andu when the ball of lightning comes out. Anduin is going to die here. I think Bret Michaels is also in trouble. Yeah, he's stunned, rooted, slapped back to yesterday, and that's going to be a trip kill over to the side of Big PP. And they need to use that advantage that they have and push in some of these structures. Leo's going to go up top and clear against this Tracer, and they're going to do exactly that. They're going to push in this middle fort here. Joe just trying to distract at this point. She can't really do a lot other than blind and poke. But she's safe because she's Joe. Just waiting for her team to get up. Tracer's just harassing Leo up here. Poor Leo. You hate going against Tracer. And they're going to be able to take this fort in a 4v2 situation. Maybe? Maybe not? Yeah, there it is. Okay. And let's see where we rotate to. You would think that they would get at least 2 of these camps here, and they're going to start their middle siege camp. We're also going to see Team Happy Cloud do the same. Level 20s are going to come in first for Happy Cloud. There, look at that big, large group of soak that they just picked up there, and level 20s coming in right now. Let's take a look at those. Censure, Big Red Button, Contagion. These other 2 are being sneaky. We'll take a look in a minute. We see the Bruiser camp taken by the side of Big PP, and unfortunately not able to push the envelope with those that level 20 advantage that they had. They're really just going to wait until this next shrine objective. They're going to secure, clean up these maps, these lanes on this map, and I think Blessed Shield, no, Blessed Shield's not used there. Alright, let's take a look at our level 20s now that everybody decided to pick. Blinded and get stuffed. We also see Rock Stopper, Flash Freeze, Buried Alive, Extra Oomph, and Elemental Conduit. And we're going to have our maybe not final shrine here, but we're going to have a level 20, 17 to 18 minute shrine pop up here. And Tychus is not going to clear these up. He's going to let the wave do it instead, recognizing that this objective is important. Actually, he's going to wait for Bret Michaels to come down here and clean it up so that Bret can then Z in. And they're going to need to take this Bruiser camp, but if they do, they're going to lose this objective because it's already 10 down. Leo, Junkrat, Rhaegar can just wear this out. Good positioning by the May to disrupt. Z comes in. A big stun by the Tongue comes out by Bret Michaels on Leo, and a counter. Okay, the Entomb came out, but Leap of Faith secures Tychus there. Odin is popped, Ice Wall is popped, Riptire is popped, every ult is popped, and Tychus is in trouble here. He's gonna have to back out, but yeah, and another leap saves him. Bret Michaels is possibly overextended. He still has his E to dive down, and they're just gonna lose this objective here. They just got bullied. That's all it was. They're going to go back in and poke a little bit, but this objective is over to the side of Big PP. Nuke is popped defensively, I think. And they just need to set up for a defense right here. They should go ahead and try to take this Bruiser camp, but they're not going to take this Bruiser camp because they're concerned they're going to get invaded. And Dahaka is down here off lane pushing, which is good. That's what Dahaka should do. I imagine this keep is going to go down here. So the wall, go ahead and get melted. Shrine, this Punisher is now going to focus, and they're going to lose this bottom keep if they don't send somebody back. Ice Wall comes in. They do secure the kill on, they do secure the keep there. Riptire comes into zone a little bit, takes a big chunk out of Tychus. Tychus is just eating these Riptires to the face over and over and over. Poor Saber. Look at this. Junkrat just keeps throwing. That was 3 within like 10 seconds. That was awesome. And they're going to go ahead and move over and start taking this bruiser camp. They are going to have to send somebody back to clean up this this bottom lane push. Joe's going to come in and kind of try to push them off a little bit. Oh, a triple. Oh, and a big light bomb comes in, but it's not going to be able to secure anything. Everything is being popped here. We see Odin pop. I think Tychus is going to die here. He will. Tracer's really low, but Sovereign is as well, and they're going to try to dive in and secure this kill. Unfortunately, elongated tongue comes out. Leo has to pop. Yeah, he's going to be able to jump out of there, and Tracer, I missed what exactly happened to Tracer, but Cassia somehow poked her out. Dahaka is in trouble. Yes, a leap of faith. Man, R275 Delta has had some fantastic saves this game. Great Anduin play. Very impressive. He's just been saving those for the exact perfect time. Oh, and a big elongated tongue followed up by the stun. But I don't know if Leo's going to die here because Leo is Leo, and he's going to be able to walk the hell out of here. He gets some heals there, of course. Another rip tire to the face. And I think they're going to be able to pressure this keep with this 5v3. Yeah, this keep is going to drop. Oh, a big entomb on Anduin. Let's see if there's any follow-up. Yeah, Anduin is obliterated. You know, I feel like Anduin was in a good position. Unfortunately, Leo was just able to dive in. Brett Michaels somehow gets zoned away from the team in safety. That's going to be a 2-piece kill, and this is going to be a GG over to the side of Big PP. The ice wall is going to be popped, but really all they have to do is right-click the core. I don't think Tychus and Tracer can kill all of them. But they're going to have to get a kill on one of them, I think. Because Tychus is worrying about, yeah, here comes the Riptire. The Riptire secures the kill. Ancestral's popped, and they're going to move Tracer out of there. And this is going to be a Game 1 GG over to the side of Big PP, a.k.a. Big Push Power. Big tomb, yeah. That was a huge tomb. Alright. Let's take a look at our stats real quick. So, you know, Big Push Power just leading the team, leading the match with top damage on both their heroes. Leo, of course, and followed up by the Dahaka. Let's take a look at top kills, and Leo outsoaking the Dahaka by about 4,000. You don't want to see that as Dahaka. Selfie Johanna and Dahaka just outrageous, and then Rhaegar with some pretty ridiculous numbers, but we can't underestimate the value that those saves had by Anduin there. So that was great. Here's a look at the talents if anybody's interested. And we'll move over to our match screen, map 1. Jugga Rob, GG. Welcome to the stream. That was a GG. That was a fun game. Big Push Power. Win. Boom. Let's put our overlay on here so we can keep track of this, and we will take a look at our next map. What was our other band? I think it was Tomb. No. Was it Battlefield? I don't remember. We'll figure it out on the way. And we will wait on the teams to get ready here. Yeah, that was a great matchup. Yeah, it seemed like Team Happy Cloud did have the advantage in the team fights like we guessed, but unfortunately in the long term those objective wins over to the side of Big Push Power, and a little bit of staggering by Team Happy Cloud just gave the advantage there. And we'll wait on the teams to get the next match ready. Map 1, Infernal Shrines, over to Big Push Power. And I think chat will enjoy this. This is a quote from Game of Thrones. I drink and I know things. Great shirt. One of my favorite shirts. And let's wait on these teams to get ready. What everybody think about game one? I thought it was a really good matchup. I thought both teams played really well. Um, a little passive late game, but you see that a lot in these NGS matchups. Both teams recognizing that late game mistakes can really just turn the tide of a game. So we need land quotes, not GOT. uh, true, true, true. How about this one? The golden crane rides for Tarman Gaiden. There you go. Boom. MFCEO, have you read Wheel of Time in the entirety? That team's still getting situated for the next map. And yeah, there we go. Looks like we're going to Brax's Holdout for map 2. Heck yeah. This is going to be fun. I've read it 3 times. Wow, that's dedication. I've read it completely one time in a 6 month period. That was my first time to read it in its entirety in one nonstop period without any intervening books. I read it in about 6 months. I've read it. I've read a lot of the books 2 or 3 times, but man, it's such a good series. Really enjoy it. All right, looks like we're moving into the draft here, so let's get this ready. Boom. A real big fan of Brandon Sanderson's works as well. I like a lot of his other stuff. I've got a big framed photo from The Way of Kings right above my desk. Uh, Big sci-fi fantasy fan. As you can see, this is from Red Rising from Pierce Brown. This little picture framed artwork behind me. First band's gonna be our Sylvanas band here. Okay, so let's change this to a 1. Boom. And we are one follower closer tonight, thanks to MFCEO. Hey, if you're in the chat and you haven't hit the follow button, I'd appreciate your support. We do have a follower goal. We became affiliated about a week and a half ago, and so it'll be some time before we think we'll ever make partner status, but we'd like to work our way that way, and the only way we can do that is with support, like support from viewers like you guys. We Andy Weir. I don't think I've read anything from Andy Weir. I'll have to check that out. We see the Stukov band and the Mephisto band coming in, so really not wanting to play against Mephisto. That's not a normal band, so maybe that's a target band that some scouting has led to, and Vala is taken. Of course, Mephisto is pretty good on this map as well. Yeah, also, I know we've got a lot of viewers in here tonight. appreciate you guys coming out and supporting these teams, supporting NGS. You know, these teams put in a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. I play in NGS as well as Cass, so I understand the time, hours that they put into, you know, practice sessions, planning sessions, all the little things that go in that happen in the background, playing scrims, getting ready for these matchups, to put on performance for everybody, and really appreciate y'all's support of NGS. I'm really enjoying NGS. I'll drop a if you're interested in my team, here you go. So we see Team Happy Cloud taking the Junkrat. Of course, we saw Big PP have Junkrat on their team last map. Galaxy has a thing for these divey teams, these divey heroes between the Tracer and now the Genji. So Junkrat, Anubrak, Genji over the side of Team Happy Cloud, and Rhaegar, Cassia. So we saw both of those picks last map, I think played by the same two players. So maybe comfort picks. Also, Rhaegar is a really good healer in the current meta. Cassia is a very good range DPS, and she does really well on Braxis. A lot of those close quarters fights with a little bit of safe poke as well, some dive, a good, you know, not great, but decent wave clear. And we saw the Anduin lock, so they don't want a light bomb Genji, which is smart. And evidently Team Happy Cloud doesn't want to see Augur. So we may see another Leo here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Leo on this map. I'd like to see who's going to be getting support from this Genji in the off lane on Team Happy Cloud though, because that's obviously a strat. Genji can rotate very quickly up to assist the off laner, get a gank, and move back to the 4-man bottom. So Gul'dan and a Diablo. Okay, Diablo does really well on this map. He's got a lot of walls to boop into or slam into on the objectives. Gul'dan is phenomenal on this map. Great wave clear. He can really play a little more aggressively on this map because of the fact that the towers near each objective are in close proximity to the objective. And we see Brett Michaels taking Blaze, and Lucio is going to be played by R275. So a lot of mobility and some big frontliners for the side of Team Happy Cloud. And yeah, we see the Leo come in. I kind of figured we were going to see a Leo. He plays pretty well into this gank combination that they're going to try to do to control top lane. And we're going to start getting ready to move into map number 2. Braxis. Team Happy Cloud better draft. I think you're right. I think they have a better draft for this map particularly. A safer, more standard draft by the side of Big Push Power, but I think for this particular map and the strats that seem to work on Braxis, THC has a little bit better team. But we'll see what happens. Sovereign's playing Cassia, H2O is on the Diablo, Final Stand is on the Rhaegar, Frag Stellar is playing Gul'dan, C2D2 is playing Leo, Galaxy is playing Genji, Slowman, Brett Michaels is playing Blaze on the Angry Cloud. We see R275 Delta playing Lucio, Fade is playing Anubrak, and Saber is riding that rocket with the Junkrat. So let's see, I'm not exactly sure what this strat is, but maybe they're going to go up and try to cheese a tower or get a gank. Is that the plan here? I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Let's get off of them, so in case anybody's stream sniping here. We do have a 30-second delay as mandated by NGS, so the teams are aware of that. And they're going to try to backdoor here. See if they can get a pick. And that's exactly what they're looking for. And they dive in. Huge combination. Great boop. I think Frag Stellar is going to die here. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a great I'm writing that down for my team to incorporate. That was a fantastic play. They looked for a pick here. They didn't get it, so then they rotated down safely and out of vision, and got right here in this bush that now has the Junkrat trap and secured that kill. And we're gonna see the beacons here in about 25 seconds for the first objective phase. Both teams going ahead and starting on their siege camps here. We do see Blaze and Leo in the off lane. I think I give the advantage to Leo in that matchup, but neither one of them should be able to dominate the other with those two heroes. And both siege camps almost taken simultaneously. We do see Fade and R275 Delta playing a little aggressive here, as is Galaxy. And you can tell that, oh, big gank on the Leo up top. Wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's not what you want to see. They're now going to rotate bottom, and well, they're going to pressure this top actually. Maybe cheese a tower here. Send the rest of the team down. And we do see a response team coming in. That QRF is responding to Leo's trouble.
Great, my favorite. Hey, you want to hold on
Yanners.
to this explodium for just a second?
Thank you for the follow. Really, for Yanners, I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support by any and everyone. Hey, just being here hanging out, even if you don't want to follow, being here hanging out, I really appreciate that as well. And we see Galaxy up here with Brett Michaels trying to hold this top point, recognizing that the team's kind of getting bullied down bottom. And oh, they're going to come in, but Leo's going to be able to escape. And they are able to maintain this top. But we see these two bottom towers, defensive towers, getting eliminated by the 4v2 here. And Anubrak's just kind of hanging out mid. He was going to rotate top to help out. Had to come back. And I think Leo is now retaking top. So we see a blue team advantage for Big PP. And we see the 5-man coming in down on bottom. Actually, that's 4-man. Blaze still top. Diablo is dead here. Yes. Great combination, chain CC there. I mean, this is just a very mobile blow-up comp on the side of Team Happy Cloud. And Junkrat and Galaxy on the Genji are very low. They're going to have to be careful, as is Fade. Lucio needs healing over time, so they need to give his healing abilities. He got AoE healing, but it just needs a little bit of time to juice them back up. And they're going to dive in and kill this Gul'dan. He gets obliterated. Wow. Diablo was just about to get back. And a big flip on the Anubrak. Anubrak's in trouble. Yeah, Anubrak's going to be able to get out. And Galaxy is just playing this Genji beautifully. He's baiting himself and then hitting that W just timely. Sovereign's gonna die here, I think. Oh, and as I say that, Genji gets destroyed. Fade's also gonna get destroyed by Leo coming in to rotate. And I think Junkrat's gonna get hogged down. A big boot coming in to maybe save him by Leo, but Diablo's gonna dive in. Yeah, right there, he's dead. Oh, and a combination, no. Woo, Lucio almost picked off the Diablo there, so that was close. And we saw Leo rotate back top to retake control of this bunker. Beacon, I'm sorry, not bunker. I was thinking of this guy over here with the bunker. Let's take a look at our talents as these level 7s come in. And we're going to see a fully juiced Zerg wave come in. Ooh. They almost secured that kill on the Leo. Fully juiced Zerg wave, and look at the off lane pressure here by the 4-man. Recognizing that they can just bully the off lane right now because they have a fully juiced Zerg wave and a Leo top pushing in. This top fort is probably not going to go down, but these two towers and defensive structures are definitely going to go down. And they were able to secure a destruction on this tower right here. Take about a third of the health from the other. Anubrak's in the back line though. Let's see if they're going to be able to dive in here. I don't think they are. No. Diablo just says get out of here. Throws a Anubrak around like a rag doll. And we still have a 44% Zerg wave. And yeah, it's going to, well, nah, they may clear it up in time. Yeah, they're going to be able to come and clear it up. Junkrat's got great clear. But it got more value than I thought it would. Due to the off-lane pressure down here by Team Big PP. And both teams are going to go ahead and rotate over to their siege camps. Leo's just kind of zoning right here. He needs to go up and deal with this Blaze, though. And that's exactly what he does. Blaze is going to just E out. And, yeah. No, they scouted it out. Look at that. Yeah, Team Happy Claw's just got to back off at this point. Oh, and they don't. They don't. They dive in anyways. Yeah. Blaze is in the middle of this shit. Big boop out by Junkrat on the C2D2, but Genji's way overextended and he's gonna die. I mean, he pressed all his buttons to dive in and try to secure a kill, and he had no escape ability there. This top lane's gonna get frozen a little bit. Are we gonna? No. I think maybe taking the boss here might have been a good play, but instead they're just gonna invade and take the siege camp. Or at least look to take the siege camp. No, they didn't. They just rotated. They're trying to look for another kill here is what they're doing. Diablo's positioning himself. Leo's positioning himself. And they're going to just poke down on this top forward a little bit with Fragastellar. Ooh, Diablo is in a bad spot right now. He gets booped into taking tower damage, but he dives in on the Junkrat, and a 4-man Entomb comes in! Wow! Followed up by the Apocalypse. Those level 10s hit just perfect timing there to search out a kill. Of course, we saw Apocalypse, we saw Entomb, we saw Ball Lightning, Horrify, and Ancestral Healing came in. So recognizing they had that level 10 advantage, they pushed it a little bit, looked for kills, and knew that once they got those kills, then they could take balls, and that's going to set them up between this boss and this top camp, which Genji's trying to clear up. That's going to set them up perfectly, and this camp, which they're also going to be able to take because level 10s are still not in for Team Happy Cloud, to a real advantage here on this next beacon phase. I would guess that they're probably going to get a large chunk of percentage before Team Happy can respond. But it looks like Team Happy is just going to say, no, we're not giving you guys free beacons here. We'll deal with that boss in a second. But we need to eliminate some of the pressure. Ooh, and a Nubarak gets flipped and booped, and the Riptire is going to come in to defensively save him. So maybe just buying time there is what they were doing. And they're gonna sit in a bush and look for kills. Oof, Genji. He does have protected in his dash, so he's gonna be able to get out. The Horrify missed, I believe. Yeah, it did. It's on cooldown. Blaze is gonna rotate bottom to clean these camps up, but we're gonna have 100% Zerg wave on the side of big push power, and this is gonna give them a huge advantage here. They've got about, oh, they're trying to fight before 13s here. And the Cocoon comes out on Rhaegar. We saw the Bile Lightning come in. The Apocalypse comes in. Big double stun. The Bunker comes in to save. We saw X-Strike. We saw Entomb. They're not able to secure anything on this. They're just chasing Lucio around, which they can't catch. That's unfortunate. And it looks like, yes, it looks like Team Happy Cloud is going to safely be able to escape. Man, you would have really liked to have seen a kill secured there. But, you know, Team Happy Cloud had recognition that those level 13s weren't far off, that they were in a lot of pressure, and they needed a big play to try to turn the tide a little bit here. The Riptire comes in defensively. Oh, a big dive in on the Anubarak, but Anubarak's going to be able to just tunnel his way out of there. They're melting the Zerg wave pretty well, I will say, but this bottom forward is taking a lot of damage here. I don't know if they'll drop it or not. They'd have to get a kill, I think. Yeah. Which they're not going to be able to do. And they should not chase here. Let big push power get out. This top fort is still safe. They're going to lose this defensive tower here, of course, by these archers. They do such high damage. We got 13 viewers in the chat. If you're new, welcome to the chat. Really appreciate you joining us tonight. We are on game 2. Big push power secured game 1. It was a close game, and big push power is, I would say, in the driver's seat right now. So we're waiting on Team Happy Cloud to make a big play, and that they're playing aggressive and looking for the big play. So I would not be surprised if they secure a big kill here soon. Diablo just scoping out that enemy tank. But they're going to have to do something soon. Let's take a look at those level 13s that come in. They're going to go ahead and push in now that they got these 13s and take this fort here. Leo's just trying to walk in there and push it out. It just needs somebody to blow on it a little bit, and the archers are going to do exactly that. Genji's in the soft lane up here trying to clear up this this camp pressure, and might we see a fight here? I think we will. Anubak's going to be able to escape though, and Lucio just dove in and fell prey to the Entomb, but his Unstoppable is going to be able to let him ride right out of there as Blaze comes in and stuns. The double bunker comes in. We do see the Riptire, which is not going to get any damage. Genji is in a lot of trouble though. He jumped us protected. X-Strike comes out, and Gul'dan's going to be able to kill him. The Ball Lightning is just bouncing. I think, yeah, Junkrat is dead here. I think Blaze is as well. Oh, his Unstoppable saves him. But, man, the little speedy boy is also going to be picked off here. And that was a 3-man, and we're going to see... Yeah, I was going to say, I would be surprised. They can't finish here. They don't... yeah, they just... Those death timers are not long enough. Instead, they're going to elect to go back. Take these 2 camps is what they should do, and get on these beacons, and get another 100% Zerg wave, and they're going to win. They'll have level 16s by the time this next Zerg wave comes in, I would think. Yeah, at this point, Team Happy Cloud is just kind of having to force it and make a play, and you know, they got to make some big plays here. They really do. Nubrak's going to move down, secure this bottom lane. Entomb comes out, but it misses the Blaze. And so they're going to have to send somebody back to deal with this, because this is going to melt and hurt very fast. But they don't have the time. They've got to make a play. And they do exactly that. The big X-Strike comes in. I think Sovereign's going to die, yes. But they're going to turn around and get a counter kill on Nubrak. The bunker was popped, but Nubrak didn't have time to get into it. And Diablo's chasing. Leo's just sucking them dry as they walk out. And yeah, this camp did not get that much value, to be fair. So they knew what they were talking about. Don't listen to me, the noob. And they're gonna... Ooh, Diablo's diving in. Playing aggressive with those level 16s there. We'll take a look at those real quick while this fight develops. I think... Oh, wow. Man, the Entomb just barely missed Lucio. But, yeah, the Unstoppable, man. Those high fives are just coming in so clutch here. The Junkrat better be careful here. Let's not turn around and fight that too much. Yeah, we're going to see another 100% Zerg wave. And I think this is probably going to be the final Zerg wave of the match, because I think big push power with level 16s, camp pressure is going to be able to push in. Cassia doesn't really need this camp, but I guess it's a little bit of a safety precaution. And at this point, big push power just needs to wait on Cassia and this Zerg wave, and I think they're going to be able to take this fort. And if they secure a kill or 2, I think they can end here. So THC still does not have level 15s. Oh, and a big Entomb and stun and fear coming out on the Junkrat, and Leo's going to dive in and get the kill. Blaze is in his bunker. He's going to be able to slide out, and they've secured 1 kill, and they still have a 73% Zerg wave. So they have a chance to end here, and Leo is just terrorizing them. X-Strike comes in, but Galaxy's dead. He tries to dive in the back line, trying to make a desperate play. And I think Brett Michaels is also dead here. He's going to E out, but this Zerg wave is going to finish this map up. And Big PP is going to secure... Shit, I dropped my pen. Is going to secure game 2 on Braxis, and they are going to get the domination. Whew. Man. Take a look at our stats here for all the stat watchers. I know you're out there. Rhaegar almost double healing Lucio, but man, those Unstoppables were clutch. we'll take a look at our talents real quick. Pretty decent. I'm an offlane main, so I like to look at the the offlaners first, of course. That's typical build for Leo. Yeah, typical build for Blaze. I don't really like to take both of these talents together. I don't think you need both of them, but on Braxis, I can see it. Beetle build. Okay. So yeah, map 2 went over to the side of Big Push Power. We will add our text here real quick. Big PP domination. GG. Yes, GG to both teams. They put on a heck of a performance. We're gonna see if either team, or actually not either team. We're gonna see if Sovereign is interested in doing a post-game interview for Big Push Power, or if anyone else from their team wants to join. So stick around. Don't leave yet. We'd like to hear from the team, like to hear their mindset. Um, so we will jump over there real quick. It says, yes, post-game interview is happening. All right. Let's see if Sovereign is going to join in here. And I think Sovereign is here. Sovereign, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How's it going?
Awesome. Doing well. I'm sure you're doing well tonight as well after that domination. A heck of a performance. Big Push Power, aka Big PP, is what chat has been referring to you all as, which I'm sure
That's crazy.
I'm
I don't
sure
know how
you
that happened.
I'm sure you guys did not design your team name for that shorthand reference of Big PP, but I thought that was funny. So yeah,
No, that was it was a shock to all of us, honestly.
heck of a performance. I really enjoyed casting the
Thank you.
match. I mean, game one was really close. I thought. I thought they had a better team fight comp, and you guys had a better draft for the map. Um, that game went back and forth, but man, when we got to game two, after level 10s hit, you guys were just in the driver's seat all match, really. Um, you could really, from my perspective, and I'm sure when you guys go back and watch the VOD, you can almost feel the desperation by Team Happy Cloud after 13s really hit. They were just trying to make something happen. Um, so
Yeah,
so Team Happy Cloud won the coin toss, and they elected for first pick priority. Is that correct?
that is true.
So y'all took Infernal as your first map. Is that a map that y'all are comfortable on?
Uh, I th we saw they lost twice on it, and honestly, didn't know what map we wanted to go to. Kind of like most of the maps, so
Gotcha.
it was just kind of like
Didn't didn't care.
whoever gives an opinion first.
Yeah,
Yeah, whoever wants to offer their opinion.
yeah. Well, I love Infernal. I think it's one of the more well-rounded, fun matches for, especially for NGS, because it really forces the teams to to almost ARAM brawl over the objectives a number of times, and
Yeah,
there's not a lot of room to avoid the objective like you might see in other maps.
yeah.
But
No, Infernal Shrines is definitely a very beautifully designed map. Um, and I know it's not banned out often. Everyone feels somewhat comfortable on it. Everyone feels like they have a chance on it.
yeah,
Everyone loves it. It truly is a good map.
yeah, I agree. I think it's a fair representative map. But yeah, so I think the first objective went over to the side of Team Happy Cloud, but I think y'all may have secured like the last three objectives. Is that if that's correct? It just seemed like,
I think so. No,
yeah,
we gave a second one. We gave a one in bot. Uh,
gotcha.
or I think it was the third objective, maybe the fourth.
Yeah, it just seemed like
But we did need to give another one.
it seemed like towards the end those objectives were just kind of y'all's territory, and and the May I think helped out a lot with that, with kind of just zoning them out. But it seemed like Team Happy Cloud really struggled to establish any presence on the objective.
I think the Tracer Tychus pick was rough. I
Yeah,
think they looked at the Tracer for the Junkrat, and Cassia's an extra anti-auto attacker. That
yeah, with her blinds, that's a good point.
yeah makes it rough. And so two blinds, you kind of hit a critical mass where it becomes much harder. And when after 16, when Tracer goes in, Cassia, if she's stacked with Q build, the E really hurts on Tracer. So she needs to be careful of that. And she didn't have a lot of other targets other than Junkrat, but she goes for Junkrat. Cassia can look at her.
Yeah, that's a good point with those double blinds and that lock on, to kind of chase that mobility down. It looked like they were, their plan was that that tracer light bomb, which they hit a few times, and I think that's the first.
It was scary for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the first tracer
They
light bomb
played
I've
that well.
seen, and it looked like they may have been targeting a Genji light bomb second map, which I think y'all sniffed that out and banned out Anduin.
Yeah, we knew we scouted out the opponents, and so we knew they liked the Anduin if Stu Cobb's not up or if Rhaegar is gone.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, and by the way, for the viewers, H2O has joined us as well. H2O, heck of a map. You got any comments as you're listening to me and Sovereign here talk?
Yes. I think the expression is two blinds in the bush.
Two blinds in the bush. I like that. Yeah, that was a really good point into that double auto attack, with the tracer and the Tychus on map one. So map two, did you guys select Braxis?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
One of our I'm a quote unquote Kira god, and so my friend said take them to Braxis, show them your Kira, and I didn't do that, but we did take them to Braxis. That was Concept. He's
Gotcha.
part of our roster. He's on the sub position,
Gotcha.
and
What's his
shouted
name?
us out. Concept,
Concept. Okay. Shout out to Concept there.
great
Yeah.
offlaner.
Oh, I love watching
Shout out.
Kira play. I dabble with a little Kira, but it seems like I always freaking miss my E's whenever I throw them in, and you miss too many of those, and it's game
Uh,
changing there.
Missing the E is honestly my E is like a 30-second cooldown because you can't miss it, so I
Yeah.
just don't use it.
Yeah.
And I go the slow at one so I can guarantee a land. But still,
Yeah. Yeah.
missing it feels so bad.
It does. It does, and it's so obvious to the rest of your team, and they're just like flaming you over there every time you miss a knee. Uh, but
So she's overpowered if you land your E. If you miss, it's over.
yeah, for sure, and she's really good
It's
on
feast or
Braxis
famine.
as well for some wave clear
Yes.
ability, and brawling on those points. So I like playing Kira. She's a lot of fun. I don't get to get as creative as I would like sometimes in these NGS matches, so I haven't got to play her yet. But yeah, so the Braxis map pick turned out really well for y'all. Y'all looked very comfortable. I liked their draft. Again, I liked their draft. It didn't work out evidently, for them, but I liked they had that Genji for the rotation there. I thought the Leo into the Blaze was a very good pick. Obviously you guys are comfortable on Leo, but he plays really
Yep.
well both on this map and into a Blaze. So yeah, the y'all's man Braxis was honestly just in y'all's hands after level
I
10.
I personally think Genji's overhyped on that map a lot. Despite saying that, we've played Genji on that map.
Yeah,
But
he can be
I don't
effective
think
for sure, but I agree. I don't think
he
he
can
is
be
the end all
effective.
be all. I think Gul'dan is great on that map, so I was happy to see him come in, and it looked like some
Yeah,
of those big
I
fears
think
worked well.
He landed a fear that
uh,
game.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh,
I
We
all
think
right.
I think one time he pushed them all away from us when we were trying to engage.
yeah we
Uh, but
Just give him frag crap. That's all.
yeah, I saw
no, we
some
love
big
Frag.
fears,
Frag do well.
some great entombs. I think we saw a four-man entomb. Of course, those unstoppables with the Lucio man. He just seemed to squirt out of those like over and over, and I'm sure that was frustrating. But overall, you guys played a hell of a game, map two, and that was a just a great match overall. That's a two-game domination. I think you guys were currently at 4-7, so this should move y'all to 7-7. Y'all should have jumped to Team Happy Cloud because they were the eighth place team, which was right above y'all. So moving on up in the
Right.
standings, and you guys are looking for that playoff finish there, I'm sure.
That is our goal.
Well,
We've been putting in the practice and happy to see some improvement.
well, the practice definitely paid off because y'all put on a great performance tonight. Thanks for letting me cast. Before we head out of here, do you guys have any shout outs?
Yeah, I'll take it. Shout out to casters. Always appreciate being casted. It's just great. And also want to shout out, Team Happy Cloud. They played well. Uh, and it was a pleasure playing with them. And shout out to the team showing up for practices, playing the game well. Those are my shout outs.
H2O?
Uh, yeah, I concur. Shout out to the team. Shout out to THC. They're always fun to play against every season. Glad I could be Sav's emotional support animal here in this interview video.
Yo,
And thanks for
I told
casting the
them
game.
don't let me go alone.
and, thanks, and thanks for casting.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get this VOD all set up and upload it to YouTube, and then I'll shoot it over to y'all so that y'all can review it and learn more about the maps, learn more about the games and how y'all performed, and maybe even drink a beer and celebrate a little bit.
That's already long past. So
All right. Well, appreciate it, you guys. I will see y'all around. Hopefully, I can pick y'all up again. And if I don't, good luck in the rest of your
Yeah,
season. And I'll see you guys in the Nexus.
thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
thanks.
All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for us tonight. Appreciate everybody joining in. We had a hell of a performance by Big Push Power and Team Happy Cloud, aka Big PP versus THC. Awesome matchup. It was a two-game domination over to the side of Big Push Power. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Before you head out, drop that follow if you'd like to help us work towards our 100 follower goal. And I hope you all continue to support NGS, continue to support these teams, and continue to support the other casters for NGS. So thanks, and that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. See you in the next.